Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
Giving all praises to Yahweh,
Hashem, Yahweh, Hashem, recompense.
Double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone and the elders that rule well.
That's right.
And Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing his truth in sincerity across the four winds, man.
Yes, brother.
Right, we're the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here every week for the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Right.
Right. To wake up the elect of our people.
That's right.
Who be known as you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. According to your father's line, according to the book of Numbers in the first chapter. Right? Now we come out here to preach the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai unto the people, man, who are the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who are you Israelites, man, according to the Bible. Because the Bible says that, you know, we're going to become discontinued from our heritage, man. Right? Jeremiah 17:4. Let's start with that, Spirit.
Come on. This is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
Right, so what's that heritage that the Bible is talking about, man? That heritage is talking about you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, but your identity, man, which is really the Israelites, man.
Knowledge.
Right? You guys out there, the Israelites, you men and women of these tribes are actually the Israelites that the Bible speak of, man. And we went in slavery under the so-called white man, right, who are the biblical Edomites, as punishment for not keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments like we were supposed to do, man, as described to us by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So as a result of that was slavery, man, right? Yeah, that's the curses, right? So that's why we come out here every single week when we open up with these scriptures, man, so we can get our people back into the fold and back into the realization of who they are as a people.
That's right.
Right, now let's go to the original scriptures I wanted.
Fine.
Second Ezra 6 and 9.
Yep. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. It says, for Esau is the end of the world.
So Esau is the end of the world. Now who is Esau, man? Right? You Edomites are the children of Esau, the children of Esau, man, who are known as Edom in the Bible. So-called white people, man. Right? We say so-called because not all white people that appear to be white are actually Edomites, man. You know, through miscegenation, through mixing, you know, you're going to have some of our people that look like so-called white people. That's why you have to go by the Spirit. Carry on, bro.
It says, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Right, so Esau is the end of the world, man. Yes. That's how we currently know that we're at the end of the world. We're at the end of this so-called white man's kingdom. Right? He's losing the grip, man. He's coming to an end. He's coming to a fall. He's being revealed, man. Right? All the wickedness about his kingdom and the unrighteous dealings are being put out there, and everyone can now see it, man. And now he's losing his power. He's losing his grip. Because there's Jacob's waking up, man. The elect is waking up to who they really are. So he's losing more and more power the more of us that wake up. It's like you got that film, Freddy Krueger. He only has power when you're asleep. He only can attack you in your dreams. Only when you're in that deep sleep. You got Freddy Krueger, that's when he has power. But now Esau is losing his power because Jake is coming out of that deep sleep. The Jake that are anointed to come out of that deep sleep. Go on, bro.
Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
So the Lord has made Esau bare and uncovered these secret places, man, right? So all the wickedness of this devil is being exposed, man, for what it really is. That's why you're seeing that same theme of slavery always coming up in the media, man. The Lord put the spirit, you know, on Kanye West to make that statement. The statement was off, but it's the Lord that put the spirit on Kanye West to say that so that debate could be risen up again. Because it all goes back to the Lord, it all goes back to the Lord's people as well, man. Right? So now that whole thing of slavery, the bitterness, those emotions get conjured up all over again, man. Right? That's the spirit the Lord wants to put on the tribes. Right? Remember slavery, remember these things, remember what the so-called white man has done to you, man. Right? Remember the unrighteousness that the so-called white man has done to our people. Don't forget it, man. That's why these things keep coming up in the media. Right. To remind our people of the unrighteousness of these so-called white people.
That's
because they're the devil, man.
And they're guilty as hell.
And they're guilty. They know they're guilty, man. And they know that judgment is coming to them from the Lord, man.
And it says, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
And he shall not be able to hide himself, man. That's why these things, again, they keep coming up in the media. Slavery keeps coming up, man. The atrocities, what happened to you Negroes, Hispanics and Native Americans, never leaves the earth, man. They don't want to hear about it, man. Right? They don't want to have a conversation about that.
Yeah. They try and remove it from the textbook.
Yes. Well, why are you nodding your head for? It's true. You know, slavery is a reality, man. And it happened unto our people. They don't want to hear about that. They don't want to be reminded of how wicked they are as a people. They want to try and coat themselves in this cotton wool and being pure and white and righteous, man. But that's really for our people. Our people are the real righteous, man. We're the real saints that the Bible speak of.
Speak it, brother.
That's
right.
Speak
Go on,
it.
bro.
Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Right, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, man. And these so-called white people know that, man. They're gonna go into slavery under you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans for save the Lord, man. For the treacherous things that they've done unto our people. It's called payback, it's called righteous tribulation, Thessalonians chapter 12.
Right.
Because judgment, that's a good thing, man. You have to have righteous judgment because it sets a balance upon the earth, man. Right? The land has to be cleansed, and it only can be cleansed with the enemy's blood. Right? But we're not going to do it ourselves. We're going to wait for our Lord, Yahweh Shai, to execute that vengeance for us, man.
Yeah, because it's order.
Because it's order.
You can't jump in front of the Lord in front of the buffet line. Because it's gonna be a buffet, man.
That's right.
All that devoured these shall be devoured.
Right.
We're gonna have their women for servants and handmaidens, their men for slaves and all of that, cupbearers, all of that, man. And that's a buffet. That's all you can eat for the nation of Israel. As for you other nations that touched us, you through, man. Right. 1,000 years of hardcore bondage, and we're gonna beat you with a rod of iron.
That's right.
Literally, with the Shabbat. I went into that word rod. I went into that word scepter in the Hebrew. I believe it's Shabbat, which is, we're gonna bust your ass with that Shabbat, man. You know, literally break pieces of you in the kingdom, man.
That's right.
You know, this is 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Come on, it's a righteous thing with the Lord, Yahweh Shai, to recompense tribulation to them people that have troubled us, man. So it's a righteous thing to get revenge, man. And you know, Esau wants to go on like he doesn't believe in that, but they're over there in Iran, you know, trying to get them to bow their knee, man. Right? Because they believe in themselves that, okay, this is a righteous thing. You got to follow our lead. We're America, we know what's right, we know what's best, man. So they believe in that too. It's a righteous thing, man. Right? When 9/11 happened, what did they do? Yo, it's Osama bin Laden, it's this guy, we gotta get him. We gotta bomb him, we gotta put bombs on this place and that place. Well, they thought that was a righteous thing. They thought it was a righteous act they were doing, man. Well, this is the real righteous, man. Right? Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans getting revenge for what they've gone through under the hands of the so-called white people and you other heathen nations, man.
Yep. Meanwhile, Iran's burning up the American flag. They're all up, they're all up in their system on the TV, all jumping around and shit. You know, setting the American flag on fire. You know, because Trump's doing shit to piss off. Even the EU's getting pissed off with Trump. EU is now Trump's he's stirring up how can I say strife with the EU now, man. Berlin and all of that, man. Look, man. This wars and rumors of wars is coming, man. It's here, man.
Coming up.
You know, so Brakafri Al-Bashim Yal-Shai.
Yes, you know, Basham Yal-Shai.
Hey, man, so this is James chapter 2. This is James chapter 2. Verse 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy that have showed no mercy. And mercy rejoiceth against judgment.
Yeah, because look, the so-called white people, they didn't have mercy on you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Right? There was no mercy. Oh, Amos 1:11. There was no mercy shown whatsoever upon our people, man. And even unto this day, because they put us in slavery, they fucked us up as a people. Our people don't have the right mentality. They don't worship the Lord, Yahweh Shim Yal-Shai, because all of that has been taken away from them. But who done this? The so-called white man, man. Right? So that's showing no mercy. They didn't give us back what was stolen, right? We still fucked up. We still in their hand. We still here in the UK. We're still over there in Jamaica. We're still over there in Babylon. You know, we're still in all of these parts where they've actually brought us to, man. So it's not like we're very sorry what happened to you and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they abolished slavery, but they didn't abolish it because they had to. They abolished it because it was no longer profitable for them to have slaves anymore, man. Because there was too many. Everyone has slaves, so you couldn't really sell them anymore. Everyone's got slaves now. So it's not a lucrative market anymore, man. You know, that's the only reason they stopped slavery, man.
That's right, brother.
You know? And really, they just wanted to tax you, man. You know, so they don't have you in, physical bondage no more. They just have you working up and building up their system, man. Right? That's more profitable for them now. They're just moving with the times, man. You are the new slaves.
Amos 1 and 11. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
So the Lord said he's not going to turn away the punishment thereof of the so-called white man, man, because of what the Lord has done, you know, because what Esau has done to our people, man. But the Lord allowed him to do that, man, just so he could judge you.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, man. Did they not do that? Did they not pursue us with the sword? Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans? Did not their so-called white man overtake the Native Americans? Right? Scripture said, truth shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last, man. They overtook Gad. They killed all the buffaloes so Gad couldn't eat. They isolated them, man, and they took them out of the game. Come on, bro.
And did cast off all pity.
Cast off all pity, man. Never had any pity for our people, man. Cutting babies out of stomachs of the pregnant women, you know, feeding our babies to alligators, you know, and you know, hanging us upon trees, making us pick cotton until we drop dead, making the elderly pick cotton. You know, if you didn't meet a certain weight in your cotton bag, they will give you what, 60 lashes, man.
Hey, even the children.
Even the children.
Even the children were picking cotton as young as what, 4, 3?
Yeah.
You know, out in the fields, man, bloody fingers. And if they didn't make the weight, hey, even it shows you in that film, the one I told you about, Underground.
That's where I got it from, yeah.
Yeah, man. He had a little child picking cotton and that. Hey, the cracker was about to whip his ass, man.
And the other guy had to like swap bags with him.
Swap the cotton bags.
Yeah, so the kid wouldn't get whipped.
Yeah, so he took the rap.
So he took the rap for the little kid, man. You know, but that's these devils. That's the kind of shit they were doing, man. You know, little beautiful Israelite children, you know, if they didn't meet the measurement of the bag, they'll be whipping them, man. That's what they were doing onto our people. And it's not easy picking cotton, man. That's a hard and strenuous job to be picking cotton, man.
Yeah, can you imagine, man? You know, you a tall Jake and you have to pick cotton in a hot sun. All day, you're constantly hunched over. The back pain, hey, you get back pain just from sitting, like you say, you're doing a driving job, man. You're behind you know, you're driving a lorry or whatever, you know, or you're doing a van job, and you got to sit in this position all the time. I know, because I drive a van, man. And bro, my back's fucked. Imagine having to arch your back, constantly heaving and holding, picking up a cotton bag, everywhere you go in a hot sun for hours on end, man. Sun beating down on you, you're fucking exhausted. They're saying you ain't getting no water. You know? That's the shit that, hey, our children even have to go through that, man. Hey, so what do you think we're going to do to your children, man? Hey, it's a righteous thing to recompense that tribulation back. That's that payback, man. You know?
That's right, man.
Yep, and it says, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually.
His anger did tear perpetually, man. And that anger still resides in the spirit of Esau today. When he sees our people over there in Babylon, you got all of these Jakes, all these Negroes getting shot down by the police. So that anger hasn't departed from the minds of these so-called white people, man. You have to pretend it does. You know, you're all up in the workplace, side by side, acting like we all equal. But in your heart, you really want us dead.
Bullshit.
Right? If there was a red button you could press to just evaporate us, that button would have been pressed so fast, man. But for the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, the Lord's people is not gonna what's the word? It's not gonna be destroyed, man.
Done away with.
It's not gonna be done away with.
In fact, hey, on the contrary, we gonna live forever.
That's right.
On the contrary, you're the one that's gonna be done away with. Hey, I might as well get that. You know? You so-called white people, hey, you Edomites, according to the Bible, you going into slavery for 1,000 years.
That's right, man.
Then after that, you're gonna be gathered into a pit and you're gonna be burnt. And now we ain't gonna be able to, hey, we won't see you anymore, man. You're gonna perish forever like your own dung, like the Bible says.
That's right.
You know? Hey, well, it's the truth of the Bible, man.
That's the words of the Lord. That's the words of the Bible.
That's right.
What happens if you don't believe it?
Hey, man, well, you're gonna be made to believe, I'll tell you that. Because, hey, there's going to come a time, when every eye shall see the Lord.
I'm made to believe in nothing.
But
Nobody makes me believe in anything.
Paul has said in his heart that there is no God.
That's it, hey.
You're meant to not believe in the Lord.
And he considered to be a fool.
That's it, man. You're not meant to believe in Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You're not meant to believe in the Lord. Because the Lord has created you as a vessel of wrath fitted for destruction, man. You know?
Psalms 50 and 16, but unto the wicked the Most High saith, what is thou to do to declare my statutes?
So what do these Edomites have to do with the words of Yahweh Shem Shai? Absolutely nothing, man. Right? They don't have a zeal for Yahweh Shem Shai, man, because the Lord hasn't given that in their spirit. Habakkuk, their spirit is not upright in them. But you know, the guy came up and he said he don't believe in God. He's chosen not to believe in the power. But only a fool would choose that route, man. Why would you choose not to believe in a higher power? You can't explain how you got here. You can't preserve your life for tomorrow, but yet still you don't want to believe in a higher power. That doesn't make any sense.
No sense, brother.
That's not a humble way of thinking, man. Right? There's a creator, and you have to honor that creator, man. You have to worship that creator. Go on, bro.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Right, so that guy's soul that was lifted up was not right, man. Right? Because he weren't trying to give supplication unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He was trying to say there is no God. I don't believe in God. Well, that's you. You're going to die not believing in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. But when you get to when you get to heaven, you get to the spirit realm, you're going to be sent right back down here and you're going to be in slavery.
That's it. That's when you're going to believe.
That's when you're going to believe.
Good and bad.
You know? That's when you're going to believe. That's the only day Esau as a people is going to be believers, man.
Hey, because when we got brought up out of the land of Egypt, all the other nations knew to call the Lord Al-Shaddai.
That's right.
He is a demon-like power.
Terrible demon-like power.
Hey, the nations are going to say, surely thou art a power that hideth thyself. There is none else, there is no God but Yahweh. And that's the time that we're coming into, man. Right? When we're busting limbs off your ass in the kingdom, hey, you gonna believe them lashes. You know? That's what's going to go down. And it says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
So the soul lifted up in these so-called white people is not right, man. Right? Look, man, most of these guys, they're pedophiles, man. Look at the Catholic Church. You see what I'm saying? They're pedophiles, man. Right? They're attracted to children. Right?
They don't go nowhere.
They're into homosexuality.
Yes.
They're into chopping off their genitalia and then calling themselves women.
Hey, the football scandal.
The football scandal.
What happened to them little boys?
All these little kids getting touched by the
That's under the carpet, no, brother. That's under the carpet.
They don't even talk about that no more. That's not in the news no more. Right? You'll see it for like a good 1 or 2 days. They'll have the victims there crying their eyes out, big grown men. Alright, and then the next week, that's not on the TV no more. Right? Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Savile, man. You don't see any so-called white people cursing out Jimmy Savile, man. That guy was a hero for the nation.
Oh, he was a hero for them, man.
Yeah,
that was a hero for treasure, definitely in
another way.
You know? He was a hero. They don't bun that guy out. But we come out on the highways and the byways and we're telling you what it is. We're telling you what the Lord is going to do to this place and you want to scoff at that.
Yes. You want to read it from the scripture?
I'm gonna jump to verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood. So who has built towns with blood, man? America was built upon blood. Right? The blood of you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Right? That was built upon blood. So how are we going to recompense that blood that was shed to build the land of America? Genesis, Brother Shah. You know? Because look, man, there's a lot to pay for. The scriptures say in Revelations that the so-called white man, his transgressions has piled up to the heavens, man. Right? There's so many things that he's done, right, to call to mind that you could actually speak here on the highways and the byways for eternity, man. That's how wicked the so-called white man is as a race, as a people, man, as a nation.
Hey, and America means what? Bitter.
It means bitter.
You know? And it was built up in a bitter way. And it's going to go out in a bitter way. Like Apostle Gabar always goes into, man. Alright, and we believe that thoroughly. Hey, America's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. It's the truth of the Bible. You know? Genesis 9:6. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed.
Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed, man. So that's how the recompense is going to occur concerning the so-called white people, concerning Edom, man. Right? The Lord is going to come back, you know, and he's going to recompense everything that's happened unto you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Righteous judgment, that's righteous indignation, righteous anger, man. There ain't nothing wrong with that, man, according to the Bible.
Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery.
It is full of lies and robbery, man. Woe to the bloody city. Woe meaning destruction, man, onto that bloody city. Because it's pure scandal in this place, man. There's pure confusion. This place has to be taken down, man. This is a wicked and a sinful kingdom, man. Right? And the wicked and sinful kingdom can't stand for too long. Because everything that wicked and sinful kingdom is promoting is going to come and it's going to explode upon itself, man.
Numbers chapter 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are. For blood, it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein.
So this land is defiled, man. The UK is defiled. This land upon the UK is defiled. America is defiled. The land in America is defiled. Really, the whole world is defiled, man. Right? Because, look, man, our blood is shed throughout the four corners of the earth. Because we were scattered there. Right? And our blood has been shed of our people all over the world, through the hands of the so-called white man, through the hands of the heathen as well, man. Them Arabs, they also had us in subjection. They had us in slavery as well, man. So they got a lot to pay for too.